nigga. Fuck being safe, nigga. Stay dangerous. Bullet ain't got no name on it. Stay dangerous. Keep one in the chamber at all times. Never leave home without it, nigga. Shoot first and ask questions last. Stay dangerous. Fuck being safe, I'm staying dangerous. Keep my toolie on me, I'm staying dangerous. Keep one in the chamber, I'm staying dangerous. Nigga try me, it's gon' get dangerous. Fuck being safe, I'm staying dangerous. Keep my toolie on me, I'm staying dangerous. Keep one in the chamber, staying dangerous. Don't trust nobody, stay dangerous. I keep my tool up on them, staying dangerous. A nigga try me, it's gon' get go. We back now. I got Miss Theresa the MILF. She blowing up online. Everybody asking about her. You know what I mean? How's it going? How's it going since new fame? You don't want to talk about it. It's like, no, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
I just stopped a couple of times.
You want to talk about that?
Just got one guy stopped me. I think it was in Kroger's or something. And he was like, "Oh, Shabooya, you be on Shabooya show and everything like that." I was like, "Oh,
you getting famous? You getting famous?"
He said, "You funny."
You getting famous? You don't want to be famous? You getting famous?
I don't want to be famous.
I just want the money.
I don't need no fame.
Fame messed up right now. Look what's going on with the fame. You know what I mean? You should be happy though. Everybody stop you. Everybody knowing you is now.
Fame, give me a card and I'll be happy with it.
Yeah, fame get you a car. We just gotta keep pushing. That fame get you a car. We gotta keep pushing shit. I want a new house. I'm praying this fame give me a new house. You know what I mean? I want something brand new. I want me a nice house, a condo, 9-10 feet up in there. I want something nice. I want to move to Katy or Clear Lake.
You young, you can build that up. When you older like that, and you did stupid stuff and didn't make the money, you know, and keep the money right and make investments and
yeah, you right about that.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm still up there too. I done made a lot of mistakes with money. I ain't fucked up a lot of money on women, jewelry, clothes. Now I get money. I know how to keep it now.
Well, when you don't have that much money and you're not really, when you're like introduced to a lot of money or get into a position where you get a lot of money, like I had a lawsuit and I thought it was a lot of money one time. And it was a federal lawsuit.
Oh shit. How much was it? It was 5 figures?
Well,
don't say the exact number because you got people in your inbox.
Oh, yeah, it's gone now. It's gone.
You got people in your inbox. Cause see, you said the wrong number. They're gonna be ready in your inbox.
That was like 30 years ago.
Okay. Okay,
25, 30 years
they gonna think you still got that money. They watching the show. Everybody watch this motherfucker.
No, it ain't like that.
Yeah, cause you the MILF now. They gonna be trying to get in there, trying to get some of your money. It's all the time.
But 50K don't go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Especially.
Not now.
50K go fast whenever you have to pay out a lot of money because you was waiting on that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I had to pay bills. I had other stuff I had to pay. I was behind and stuff.
I've been there before. I got my little lawsuit money. I ain't tell nobody I got it. I was with my baby mama. I didn't know I got that motherfucker. I didn't tell her shit. I act like everything was normal. I bought my baby a bed, bought a little shit for the house, and she had like she didn't know what was going on. I had that money hit. I remember I took her to the doctor. I went and picked up the goddamn money.
I wish that every time they use my case as a reference and that I would get some kind of payment.
What kind of case was it though? You want to talk about it?
It's a federal case. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have a where I can't talk about
NDAs?
No NDAs.
Yeah, I ain't been to. Like, did you fall and hurt yourself or something? Or?
No.
Accident?
No.
Got hit by
no. Sexual harassment, gender discrimination, hostile work environment. I was working for these two guys that were in a partnership. You know what I mean?
They was two guys. You know what I mean? Let's just say they was together.
Yeah,
together.
They were in a partnership.
We can't say them type of words on internet, so we can't say. So they say they had a partnership.
Yeah, they had a partnership, and I worked for them for over 10 years. moved them from went with them from one location to another location. It was kind of an upscale, medium upscale restaurant. Mm-hmm. And I was a server, and I worked for them when they was in a shit ass like place, you know. And once I wanted to go back to school and better I basically said I don't want to be a waitress the rest of my life. And so at first they were kind of all excited about it, but then they started getting real doggish and literally started abusing me.
Like verbal or physical?
Both. Sexual.
Oh.
And people say, well, how did two, guys sexually harass you like that? You know what I'm saying? Well, okay, I was at karaoke, and it was in this there was hundreds of people in there. But everybody knew me because I liked to go karaoke. I was kind of popular around there singing karaoke and everything.
Y'all know.
And so I had went there, and it was summertime. It's hot as shit, and so it makes it even hotter when there's 500 people in there.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
So we was going in there, and I was like, oh God, there's a lot of people in here. And so it was so many people that there was people kind of like standing up around the stage kind of area, and stuff like that. But that's okay because that was expected, They just make room where the person stands to sing, stuff like that. So at the time I was wearing a halter top. And I had like a halter top on and this like some shorts or something like that. And so I got up there to go sing and kind of they saw me, hey, go to clap it because they saw who was getting up to sing, and stuff like that. And so I saw one of my friends in the back. I was like, hey, like that. And one of them was behind me. I didn't know it. And he pulled my top down in front of everybody. And my boobs just kept tumbling.
You're talking about like in a public place?
In a public place in front of over 300 people.
Sorry.
But because there were so many people in the position where it is basically only the people that were kind of like right there in the front, just really saw everything. A couple people got mad, they pushed them back, and stuff like that because of my reaction. I'm like, oh shit, I'm getting my top up and everything like that. But they don't, they didn't know what was going on. They just saw a guy came up behind this girl. This woman that, didn't know that it was going to happen, and when she had her hands up, he pulls her top down.
Damn.
A 30 or 40-year-old guy. And so, like, that happened. And so, even though I wasn't at work, they work with me. You know what I'm saying? And so that happened, and then so like that kind of like got the ball rolling. Cause I was like, no, what are you doing?
That's crazy though, man, boy.
What are you doing? And so like,
that happened now, boy.
Oh no, it would have
over if they happened now.
If it happened now, I would have got millions. I would have got so much money. I would have had their whole business taken away.
That would have been a sexual assault now.
It's a sexual assault. That's
a lot of shit you can't do now, no.
And so that happened, and then when I was at work, and it just more and more stuff started happening. They started nitpicking, nagging, and so they would have like this nickname that they gave me.
What was the nickname?
No, I'm not gonna say. But it's just something that my name is not that nickname.
Oh, it's derogatory.
It's not derogatory. It's derogatory to me.
Okay.
Because of my height. Just put it like that.
Oh, you ain't like that. So you're scared about your height?
If I'm at no. But listen, I'm at a table with customers, with money spenders, with my business right here. Whenever I'm picking up a table, I'm making money on that. That's my business right then and there. It's not their business. It's my business. So I go up to introduce myself. I'm like, hey, my name is Theresa. And then the guy that pulled my top down thing, he runs up to the table and goes, no, her name is blah, blah, blah. And they were literally sitting there like, what's going on? And so he leaves the table because he didn't get the reaction from them that he thought that he was going to get. He thought they were going to start laughing and stuff like that. Hee hee ha ha. You know, and I was like, no, that's not my name, you guys. You know, and there's like, oh, we're sorry that happened. It ain't your fault. I'm sorry it happened at your table. So, at that evening, after the customers were gone, just because they disrespected me, I'm not going to disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? Right there like that. I'm not going to do them the way they did me, basically. I'm going to do the right thing, because I always had it in my mind, I'm fixing to sue these motherfuckers. So when you have that in your head, you got to do everything right. You do. Especially on a case like that. After they're over with and we were getting ready to close down and stuff, I confronted him. And I was like, don't you ever. And I basically got in his face like this with my finger and I was like, don't you ever do that shit again. And I was like, that's not right. You didn't have no right to do that. Call me by my name. It ain't joke, play time whenever we're at work. You know what I'm saying? Because then you're messing with my money. He slaps me in my face.
Oh, hell no. Now that's assault. That's not sexual assault.
Another waitress saw it. You know, he's like,
oh, he hit you like you know, like one of them.
Yeah.
Like a girl hit, or he hit you for real, like, get your stuff together.
He slapped me, but he
still slapped you.
He still
slapped you.
You know.
Yeah, he still slapped
the
you.
alphabet community, and you know how they.
Yeah, but still.
He's lucky I didn't cave his chest in. But after he slapped me, I did push him up against the wall. I'm like, don't you put your hands on me ever again. That's defense.
Yeah.
Well, that happened. Well, so when that happened, then I had in my mind, I'm going to start calling some lawyers. See what rights I have, see what rights I don't have. Call around this lawyer, and when I say God had his hand on this, God had his hand on this. I mean, I'm dumb. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no, scholar or nothing like that. I'm just a lonely, poor, dumb white girl. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody. But God had his hand on this, and I let him push it, and he did exactly what he needed to do. Kept my mind right. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't believe it. My lawyers were even like, But everything, when I'm talking about, it went like boom, 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 but it fell into place. You know what I'm saying? I just start opening yellow pages. This is when we had telephones, y'all.
Yeah, like yellow pages.
Big yellow pages.
Big order pizza.
Analog phones when you had to dial like that.
I remember them
wasn't no cell phones.
Don't mess up enough, you gotta start right back on click.
Damn it!
4, 3, 2, damn.
Or you put a star 6, 7 if you don't want to know. Anyways.
Yeah, I'm not one of them. They still do that. People still call you black. People still call you black. People call me black. I don't pick that shit up.
And so, they, where was I at? Oh, so I called a lawyer. I found a lawyer. Something just guided me to this one lawyer. Opened it up, and I was like, let me see, employment law. Boom, found this lawyer. So I was like, I just need to get some advice. Where do I go? What do I do with this? You know what I'm saying? How do I work this out? Because I know I have rights as an employee. You know, it's different for waitresses because we don't make like minimum wage. Make $2.13 an hour. At the time, it was probably like $1.39 an hour.
Yeah, they thinking about right now. I think they make it still the same or someplace.
Yeah, it's like 213 out. But of course you get tips. That's what I lived off of. That's what I'm saying. That's my business. Whenever and I make good money now. Don't get me wrong. I make good money as a waitress. I funded, rent, pay my rent, everything.
Yeah, waiters make good money. Waiters and waiters make good money. Even busboys make good money.
Not now, they don't though.
In certain cities they do.
In certain places,
small towns,
stuff like that. But anyway,
Vegas, you own.
Even for a small town, I made good money at this restaurant. But anyways, so I called him, told him everything that happened. He's like, okay, they're gonna try to fire you. Basically, they told me that this is probably what they're gonna do. They're gonna try to get you up out of there. They're trying to get you up out of there is what they're trying to do, basically. But you can't do that by federal law. So he's like, oh, they're going to try everything. They're going to attack you verbally, physically. They might have somebody else come after you now, and stuff like that. Don't let them know, of course, that you're interested or talking to a lawyer or whatever. He's like, okay, if this blah, 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 if this happens, call us. Call us back. Call us back and we'll go from there. When I'm saying everything that this lawyer said that they were going to do or have done or going to try to do, they did it. So they had one girl try to attack me. She smacked me. That's when I got fired. Because I protected myself because she's hit me.
The girl hit you.
The girl hit me.
Damn.
But it was her fault because she was mad because I was a head waitress and she didn't come in until 5 minutes before the door opened. So that means that everybody else had to do her job for her. But she get to go right into making money? No, fuck you, bitch. And I told all of them, don't do her job.
She must be one of them girls.
Don't do her job. She's from England, so all she had to do was speak English. And,
yeah, she's one of them.
And so everybody would follow her.
The English girls, yeah, everybody like them. Everybody like them.
Stuff like that.
The foreigners.
Like, please, no, she's a. Anyways, no, you're not gonna treat all the other waitresses like that because you think you're cute and then take their money. So I was like, no, do not sit her until she gets everything ready. She got to prep her own shit. She got to do everything. She got to set her tables up. She got to do all of that. Y'all don't touch that shit. Don't touch it. And she's not going to be setting any tables for the first 2 rounds. Because that's not fair for us to do her work and not get paid for it. So we fix to take her tables. Well, that's what I'm saying. As a head waitress, I had that call.
Oh, you was the head waitress?
Yes, I was the head. That's what I'm saying. I told the other girls, don't do her section. No, bitch, you ain't gonna make that money off of us like that. No, you're not gonna do people like that. She was late all the time. Why are you late? Because you don't want to set up? Because you don't want to get up out of it? There's been times when she came in after we opened.
She probably knew somebody. She probably messing with one of them bosses. No, he's not a boss in partnership.
Well, there was something going on, but that's neither here nor there. That had nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But still, no, you don't do people like that. So that was the incident where she smacked me and stuff like that, and the girl saw it, and it was a big mess.
So you whooped her ass?
So I just basically...
You whooped her ass.
No, when she hit me, I did just like the other dude, the gay dude. I pushed her off, but she's smaller. So when I pushed her, she did the toot toot and hit the wall. I didn't think I hit her that hard.
So she flew.
So she flew basically and hit the wall and flew. I didn't hurt her, but knocked the wind out of her. Because it surprised me. Why are you touching me? And I did it in front of everybody that was there. It was
certain people there do certain things because they think they can get away with it.
Well, that's what did it. So I went and called the lawyer. I was like, it happened exactly like you said. Now what? Well, let's do this, and this. So we had to get the right to sue her. And so they are the ones that made it so much worse. But it made it a federal case because it was for your number one, sexual harassment, gender discrimination. That's all federal. That's not civil. So like if you're in a job and somebody sexually harassed you, that's, and you can prove it and stuff like that, you go to federal court. You don't go to civil court. Okay. Makes it a whole different ballgame. Because it's your rights, your civil rights,
you give them a lot of information
and stuff like that. It's your civil rights. Like they even though there's certain states like Texas they can fire you whenever they want, except if something's going on, they can't retaliate against you like they did me, because they knew that I was gonna leave. I wanted to leave to go to school. That means I can't work here no more.
Was you friends with them off work though?
Not real. No. I mean, it was a small town. Everybody knew everybody.
Okay. Just like this town, everybody know everybody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so but everybody knew who they were and stuff like that. But they felt like they were above the law. I don't know why this happens, but for some reason, that alphabet group people, they think they're above the law.
See, today they do.
No, back then, you gotta understand that happened back then too, because it was the first thing they wanted to say to me? The reason why they had a problem was because had nothing to do with my work, had nothing to do with this, is because they felt that I had a problem since they were in that alphabet
Had a partnership. Yeah.
Dude, no! I don't care who you're screwing. You're not screwing with. Well, you're not gonna screw me. You know what I'm saying? But just because you're like that, don't mean you can't do something to another person.
And get away with it.
But here's the thing: they fired me, and they said they fired me because I was fighting. But they've had dudes there as cooks, outright. Didn't lose their job, had run all the people out of the, you know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about?
And they didn't fire them. So they were basically saying that's where the gender discrimination came in. Oh, you had 3 dudes working for you, and they all 3 got into separate fights.
And they fired you because you was a woman.
But they fired me, no, because they wanted to get rid of me. They wanted to get rid of me. Just like I said, they wanted to get rid of me. And so that was the only way that the only thing they could go after was they said, "You're out of here." You're fighting, or whatever. No, you can't do that because you didn't fire the guys. Why didn't you fire the guys when they were fighting?
Yeah, so they had it out for you.
And then they said, and then here's another thing that, here's where the gender discrimination, and they said, okay, you want to bring up the fact, you want to say that she, discriminated against you because of your preferences, sexual preferences. Well, what about the time that you said to her, because we said we weren't going to bring this up. But since you want to bring up stuff that didn't happen, we're going to bring up stuff that did happen. And that one of them said to me in front of, I had witnesses, so they couldn't refute it. And when you go in, you do questioning and stuff like that. And so when they questioned, dude said, yeah, I said that. You know what I'm saying? So he admitted to saying something discriminatory against me because I had a mixed son.
Oh, no.
Basically, because I said, well, I want to go to school and make myself better, and stuff like that. I don't want to be a waitress all my life. And he said to me, you'll never amount to shit because you have a mixed son.
That's fucked up. Some people think like that, though.
And so I was just like, okay.
And plus, he said that to bring you down. He said
right,
that to control your mind.
That's like I said, that's abuse.
Cripple your mind.
That's abuse.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? Even though I know it ain't true, you know, it ain't got nothing to do with that, but still. Okay, you want it? And so basically they was like, no, we don't, I don't think we better bring that up. You know, stuff like that. And so it was a good thing because the judge, my judge, which, like I said, God has his hand on everything. I didn't know who the judge was. Their lawyer didn't know who the judge was. But my lawyer did. He was all black. I'm talking about all. Because you got to understand, those judges, they get to be there until
they senile.
Yeah.
They be there forever.
Until they die. You know what I'm saying?
I know with the child support 3 different times for the same judge.
He was an older, for discrimination and stuff like that. And, no. And so when he walked in, when I'm talking about their lives went up, you know, like, oh my God.
They walked in and seen that judge.
They saw that judge.
They saw that black judge.
And then the black judge said, he asked him like 3 or 4 times, he's like, okay, listen, you know, we don't do this judge thing. We have a jury come in. I let a jury decide. See, they thought it was just going to be the judge deciding.
So you had a big trial, yeah, the jury and everything.
No, well, here's the thing. Not very often you get a jury. You know what I'm saying? It's not very, in federal court, it's not very often like that. You get a jury like that. It's mostly federal. The judge does it, you know, stuff. But like I said, he's like, I go by jury and I go by what they say.
Yeah.
You know, and stuff like that. And what the jury says is what I go by. And so I was like, all right. And he says, are you sure you want a jury? You can sell this. I'm giving you an opportunity. He's like, and this is what he said. I'll never forget it. He says, a half a loaf is better than no loaf at all. In other words, you sure you want to go through with this? Because you might can give up a half a loaf and be done with it.
Hold on, they out of there.
But you got to, if we go through court,
it's going to cost them way more.
It's going to cost you way more.
So did they settle?
So why don't you go back there and talk about settling?
So did they settle?
Nope. Because I wasn't back there when they were back there, you know, and stuff like that part, you know. And so he came back out, he's like, we're not settling. My lawyer said, we're not settling. I was like, what?
They stupid. They stupid. They should have settled.
And that's exactly what he said. He's like, they wanted to offer you $5,000.
That's good. You didn't take it, though.
And he says, you didn't pay her last paycheck. And we told you over and over and over, you can't do that. You got to pay her money. She worked her, that was her money. You got to pay it. And he's like, no. And guess what happened? Every day that went by, when they said no, was it accrued money. And then the penalty, it was almost like the penalty was high. Because you're not supposed to do that. That's like stealing money, you know, basically. And thing was, guess how much they owe me?
How much?
$35.
Oh, shit. So they went to court, they lost all that for $35.
They lost all that and some. They fucked up all the way around. My lawyer told me when we stood up there, it was a 2-day trial.
Yeah.
2-day trial. And I caught their lawyer trying to hem me up, but I was paying attention so, and God had me so on point that I was like, no. Go back to page 3, and this is where it starts. And my lawyer was just like, and he was a good lawyer. He really was. He was a good lawyer. And I learned a lot about law that day. But he told me, he's like, we're probably not going to win. And I was like, what? He's like, we're probably not going to win. He's like, you'll get, you know, like the penalty part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they can't do that part. But I'm talking about the other stuff. Man, I didn't even know that I won when I won. I had to turn to him, and he grabbed me by my hand. He goes like that, and I was like, "What?" And I didn't even know how much we won. It was so weird because it was like I couldn't hear anything. You know what I'm saying? When they're giving that, you know, what's your gun and everything like that, you know, you kind of like zone out, and so. No, it was a weird time, but yeah, we won, and so I thought that we won. I was like, oh, we only won like $20,000. But here's the thing too: when you go to court, this is with any lawyer, especially when you go to court and they have to go to trial. That's why they want you to settle. Yeah. Then the lawyer gets a lot more.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so basically, the lawyers, since we were in federal court and everything, they get half. Basically, that's what it is because it's an on-contingency case. I have to pay a guy.
Yeah. So we get a lawyer on type of case, they get paid if they win. If they lose, they get nothing.
They get nothing.
So they're going to do what they got to do to win.
They got to do with it.
Like
but he said this is a very hard case, you know, because it made a lot of different cases for waitresses. See, when it's different when you make $2.13 an hour and then tips, because you got to equal it how much tips you're making and what this can happen with what. Now this is technical shit, you know. I didn't understand that stuff, but he said, yeah, you might be able to change a few cases. You know, your case can be used. And I was like, okay, cool.
A lot of people going through that right now.
$35 ended up to be $50,000. But my lawyers were so sweet and so nice that they only took like 40%.
Or the 50.
No, instead of taking 50%, they took 40%.
I'm talking other 50 G's.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. That's still high though, but yeah.
So I basically got $30,000.
Yeah, no, you gotta tell them you had it because they're gonna be watching that you still got it.
No, I ain't got it. Yeah, you gotta understand that was a long time ago, and that money goes fast because, like I said, I had to pay these certain bills. You know what I'm saying? I moved here.
Yeah.
I moved here from Arkansas. This happened in Arkansas.
And you got the hell up out of there.
I had already left. I had to fly back to Arkansas for the court case.
Now let me ask you something. What's more racist, Arkansas or Texas? I got friends that stay out of the same equal.
What it is the people. You know what I'm saying? It's because like I said, I don't believe in racism. I just believe in hate. Yeah. And people hate people. That's you know what I'm saying? People hate people, and it's all the same to me. Just because you give it a little name, you know what I'm saying? It's still hate. Yeah. It's still hate because I know plenty of black people that don't like white people and call them all sorts of derogatory names. You know, and I know Chinese people that don't like Asian people. You know what I'm saying?
That's the stupidest shit.
It's everywhere.
How can you get mad about somebody by the color of their skin? That's stupid. That's the shit I hate the most. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm an asshole, I'm not an asshole because I'm black. I'm an asshole because that's my personality. Your personality makes you who you are.
Here's my comment,
not the color
especially
of your skin.
now, because it didn't used to be like it is
Yeah,
now.
it's way more racist than it's ever been.
And you gotta understand, I was back whenever Roots came out.
So you was around when you was alive when Roots came out, when Roots first hit.
Oh yeah.
You gotta tell me what that's like. Talk about that. Let's talk about that. What was it like for you when Roots came out?
Well, I mean, you gotta understand, I'm a military kid, so I saw every race there is.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? So I didn't understand the hatred that certain people had. But you know where I saw more hatred in? I know this is gonna sound sad. It's gonna sound sad. But maybe even, I mean, I've heard people say things. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, I heard a white person say, you know, like the N-word or something like that, and they think they're safe to say it around me. And I'm just like, no.
So you don't say it?
No.
So even though you got a black kid, you don't say, hey, nigga, come here, little nigga.
No, I don't play that.
But you had a black kid, so you got a right to say it. So you don't feel like you have a right to say it even though you got a black kid? Because some some people feel like, okay, I mean a lot of women that's
no, let me tell you why. Because to me that word, even though that word, it's a negative word. Okay, wait, listen. It's a negative word. Now, am I gonna say, have I ever used it in my life? Back in the day, I would be like, what up, nigga, stuff like that. But you ain't.
You weren't saying the right term. You were saying it as a
greeting. Yes, like
a greeting.
Like if I was in the room or something like that, they would call me that too. You know what I'm saying? What up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? I was like,
I ain't gonna lie, I do that.
Matter of fact, they didn't call me that word. They called me the V word.
V? What the fuck is the V word? Wait a minute.
The nigga.
That's some new. That's some Arkansas shit.
For vanilla nigga.
Vanilla nigga.
And I was like, but nigga, where'd y'all get that from?
I got some white friends back there. We call them white niggas. My white niggas right there. Look at the white niggas over there.
Here's the thing. My son look Mexican. He don't look black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He don't look, but his daddy real high yellow. You know what I'm saying? He brought it in. He got freckles.
You one of them? He a nigga with freckles.
He like a ginger motherfucker. He looked like Prince with freckles. You know what I'm saying? That's what he looked like, Prince with freckles.
I one of them. He wasn't Drake. These days he be Drake.
I guess that would be
J. Cole.
Nah, he was lighter than that.
Damn. Shit.
No, you know who he really looked more like? Not Prince, but his cousin.
Morris Day.
Yeah,
he like one of them.
Yeah. He looked kind of like more on the, because Morris Day got freckles.
Yeah. That's how my daddy used to look back in the day.
Real light skin. Light skin.
My daddy used to look like that back in the day.
Because he mixed. See, he mixed with black and Native American. I'm mixed. I'm with white and Native American. So my son, you put that mixture together, it come out Mexican.
I don't blame.
And he works with a lot of Mexicans, so he knows Spanish and all that stuff.
Mexicans love me. Them Cubans love me. Them dark Cubans, they think I'm one of them.
Maybe that's why he got all those different jobs like the way he got, because he got his own business now. He a fencer. He makes fences.
They think he one of them.
He a bricklayer.
Yeah. They think
all the jobs the Mexicans have, that's the kind of jobs he got.
They think he Mexican, so they gonna give him the job regardless.
Yeah.
He ain't gotta check no color or nothing on the application.
Now, the hardest time I had in Arkansas was not with the white folks, it was with the black folks. Especially if they were educated. In other words, like I had some problems.
Uppity black people. Let's say uppity. Keep it real. Uppity.
Educated.
Uppity.
Same difference.
Okay. Let's talk about it. Come on, talk about it.
So, like I remember one time I was going to court for my son because he was having some problems when he was young.
Yeah.
And I was meeting his dad there. We co-parented fine. We had no problem co-parenting. He lived with his dad. He didn't live with me. But anyways, we was going to court to deal with some court stuff. And he was married at the time. Well, he was married the whole time, I was with him. I mean, not with him, but whenever I left, then he
went got somebody else. He moved on. Let's say it like that.
We both moved on.
Okay.
But he had got married.
Yeah.
She was in there with him.
Okay, he brought her with her. Okay. So you feel like that was wrong?
No, I didn't care about that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's his wife.
Yeah.
Well, at the time now, I would have said, yeah, bitch, that ain't your kid. That has nothing to do with you. Now, you know what I'm saying? But back then, I didn't have no problem with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't my man. I ain't messing with him.
You moved on. I was saying with my baby mamas. I don't care.
And so, no, I don't care. Whatever. You get married. That's your business.
Life goes on.
Life goes on. And so, but here's the thing. Now, my son is mixed. His daddy, he light skinned and everything, but my son look mixed. His wife.
Was she black or what?
Blue-black.
Oh, he got him chocolate.
He got him blue-black. The African blue-black. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful dark-skinned sister.
He got him chocolate. He got him chocolate.
She's, beautiful, but I'm just saying, but come on, girls, look, you know. And so they wouldn't let me in because they said I ain't his mama.
So they thought the chocolate girl was his mama because.
But I kept on telling them, no, that's my son. Matter of fact, I was there early. You know, I was there. What had happened was I was there waiting for the case to come up. They hadn't come up. I had to go to the bathroom. Went to the bathroom. Evidently, when they came in, they said, "Hey, Kelly, come in here." You know what I'm saying, or whatever. And so I came back out. So they were already in the courtroom. They were in the courtroom. I wasn't late or nothing. I was there. Even went up and told them, "Hey, I'm Theresa Gordon.
I know how I've been in family court. I know how it goes.
So I'm, you know, but this is in Arkansas. This is in Arkansas, and all these black girls were up there at the front desk, you know, and stuff like that. They was like, "Nah, we ain't letting you in." And so I basically, Grant and them come out. He's like, "Where were you?" He's like, "You ain't never been late for nothing. Matter of fact, you beat me to everything." I was like, "I was here. I was in the bathroom."
They won't let you in.
They won't let me in. And so he turns around. He's like, "That's his mama. Why wouldn't you let him in? Well, let her in." And they was like, "Oh, dumb.
They probably liked your husband. They probably liked their ex-husband. They seen him because, you know, dark-skinned girls love them light-skinned niggas. Back in the day, light-skinned niggas be in style.
No,
light-skinned means to be back in style back in the day.
They was just being facetious.
Facetious. Explain facetious for people that don't know what to include myself. That means racist or
asshole.
Assholes. Facetious. That's a new word, y'all. Facetious. You know some words, okay.
They was just being asshole. You know what I'm saying? And they were the ones that I would consider, if you're going to use the word, being racist, because they judge me just by the color of my skin.
So you experience racism too, even though you...
What?
Yeah. Let's talk about it. People need to hear this. That's what we need to talk about.
I hate it when especially now. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? They always say, "Oh, white supremacist this and white supremacist that." I've been called a white supremacist. Yeah. Bitch, I've had more black than me. I've never had white, so what? What's that? I guess I am a white supremacist. No, but I'm cocky too. When I hear that shit, it kind of like pisses me off because first thing I think to myself is, what are you saying? What's my son supposed to think about his mother?
Yeah. You can't be white supremacist if you have a black, you have a black child.
Can't be. Well, you can't be any of that. It didn't even have to do with black child, white child, anything like that. The child is innocent. Child is the one that learns hate from the adult.
Yes.
He didn't like, and that's what I'm saying. He ain't never heard me use the N-word.
So you ain't never said it, period.
And I didn't want him to use it because I think it's a derogatory thing, you know, because it's a bad name. Because, remember, I don't know if you remember this, but there was a time about 8 years ago where I heard everybody calling everybody, no matter they were black, white, Hispanic, Chinese, they called each other the N-word.
Yeah, that was a time like that. People forgot about that. Like I say, it's like the mid-2000s. When 2000s first hit, it wasn't really that racist. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know when it got real racist? I hate to say it.
Obama.
I was about to say it. Yo, when Obama got in office, you start seeing people come back to the 60s and something. They got racist
because
as fuck.
He started
and
that.
Obama's not even black.
Because
Obama's not really black.
Mixed.
He's not black. He's African and white. He's not nigga. I love Obama, but he ain't got no nigga in him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He ain't no nigga.
And that's whenever I started having problems back then, whenever Obama came in, because I don't care that he's black. Yeah. Or you call him black.
But did you vote for him?
No!
You didn't vote for Obama?
Hell no!
So what the hell you voted for back then? Who was right back then?
I didn't vote.
Oh, you didn't vote? But why you didn't vote for Obama?
because of that very reason right there, because they said number one, he was black. I was like, no, he's motherfucker. He's just like my son. He's mixed.
You're right, though.
And
right.
why are you voting for a motherfucker just based on his skin color when you don't know a damn thing about him?
Because he did come out of nowhere.
Don't know a fucking thing about him. What has he done? Name me one single thing he did for black folks.
You know what he did?
He did more for gay than he did for black.
Exactly.
And there's a reason for that.
Yeah, he did more for that community than he did for everything else.
There's a reason.
Yeah, you know what the reason was? Because he wasn't raised African American black. He was raised American because his mother was white.
I still don't even think that he is African American or African. No, I don't.
So you don't think he got?
I think he's more like Kamala. That dark Indian, that black Indian.
So you think Kamala?
Red dot Indian, not how Indian.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't want ruffle no feathers because I know how y'all feel about Kamala. But they ain't no nigga. All due respect, I love her.
Indian.
Yeah, but she ain't got no nigga in her.
That's Indian. They're just using that because they know the reason why they used it because it worked with Obama. And
then she like Tupac. They love her because she like Tupac.
She don't like Tupac. I bet right now if you put Tupac on, she couldn't sing none of the verses, nothing. She could probably hear the.
You never know. She back in the day, she probably was Tupac back in the day doing this here. Everybody got a pass.
And then she that fraternity. Sorority.
What's the word? What's the name of it?
AKA.
A black sorority? She's in a black sorority?
Yeah, she's a former AKA.
Wow. I didn't know that. That means she went to HBCU, right?
That's what I'm saying. I don't like these educated people.
Don't say, you almost said it. You almost said, don't do that.
People.
Educated people.
Because they're not educated. They're just narcissistic.
Say all people. That's don't say black people, educated black people. All people.
Yeah, all these educated, woke, I think that they're, gender, whatever, affirming, whatever.
Yeah, I'm be honest with you. You think the world got sensitive? Because it's like the world is so sensitive these days. You can't say nothing
they got
without people trying to judge. Yeah.
They got brainwashed. They started back, like I said, with Obama. It started back with that and Trayvon Martin and all that stuff. And Trayvon Martin was my son. Please.
No. That's the one that got killed by George Zimmerman, right? Trayvon Martin got killed by George Zimmerman.
But here's another thing. The reason why he won is because you're not here. You're only hearing or you only know what the news told you. I listened to the actual case.
So George, you saying you for George Zimmerman? He was right for killing that man.
They were both wrong.
Okay.
But see, the thing is that it would still been counted as defense because he was banging his fucking head on the concrete. He had the upper hand on him. And just because he was a kid, he wasn't a kid, he was 16, 17
That's a
years
kid,
old?
still an 18?
No, I know plenty of kids that can whoop your fucking monkey ass. I know 17-year-olds that got the fucking strength of it, you know what I'm saying?
That's a man child.
You know what I'm saying? But
that's not funny. I'm not laughing. I'm trying not to laugh. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But anyways, I'm
rest in peace to Trayvon Martin. We're going to say rest in peace. But, God damn.
I can care less. They dead. They ain't never done nothing for nobody. It was all, it's a whole bunch of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That was all brought up all around Obama.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that kind of started the ball rolling.
I just feel like people weren't ready for it at that time for a black president. That's when the racism started heavy.
No, that has nothing to do with it.
That's what I feel like because
no, he wasn't a black president. He wasn't a black president.
For the image of a black president.
No, but you can't do that. That's wrong. Even the Bible says that.
Explain it to me, guys.
What I'm saying is, they just went by the total color. They made him a messiah, a savior.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's true.
only because of the color of his skin.
Yeah,
And
that's
he
true.
wasn't even there.
I don't tell you why black people did that,
And then
though.
here's another thing. Well, you know, he's black. What makes him black? Because, you know, now this has come from black people. And this is totally, that would totally be a totally racist statement. Oh, well, they got one drop of black in them. That makes it. You know who started that?
That's true, though. That's true.
No.
That's true.
But, okay, if you want something to end, if you want hate to end,
All right.
how do you make it end? You stop it.
Right, that's real. I agree with that.
You stop it.
I agree with that.
You stop it.
I agree with that. But
And okay, and then here's the thing. What are you gonna do to solve it?
Huh?
Please tell me no. And if you say, oh, I want reparations, number one, who's gonna get it?
that's a good question.
And you know it ain't gonna be no poor blacks.
Niggas ain't getting a reparations.
Because it can't no poor blacks go back and tell you back in history and tell you their grandfather's name, their great-grandfather's name, and their great-great-great-grandfather's name.
I know all mine.
Half of them don't even know who the daddy is.
I know all mine.
What I'm saying is,
But I'm not getting mine because I'm on back child support.
Can you go back 4 generations with a name? 4 generations. 4 generations. No. But you know who can? Them rich boule motherfuckers.
Rich black motherfuckers can.
That's boule.
Okay. You know what you're talking about. I heard that before. You know what you're talking
That's
about.
boule.
Yeah.
That's rich. Yeah, they can do that.
Shit.
And then a lot of them are doing it and finding out that, oh shit, my daddy was a slave owner.
That's true, but just be.
And here's another thing. Slavery is not just to blacks only. It's not to blacks only. And number one, tell me something right now that I can do that you can't. No, I'm just talking about law-wise, in general, work-wise, getting a job. As far as, tell me something right now that I can do, had the privilege to.
You know what you can do?
Can.
You know what you can do?
What?
Not be stereotyped.
Okay.
That's true. That's true.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Not be stereotyped by the law. Not be stereotyped by the law. Not be stereotyped by the law.
And
you can do that.
Can I tell you why they stereotype? Let me tell you why they stereotype.
Come on, let's go. Let's get good.
Okay.
Yes.
We're just doing facts and figures.
Let's go.
Okay. What's the population of blacks in America? We're only talking about America. And we're talking about right now. We're not talking about the past. We're not talking about the future.
We're talking about right now.
We're talking about right the fuck now.
Okay.
What's the population maybe of blacks in America? Probably
That's a good question.
18, 17%?
I'm thinking 18, 17%. We're losing right now.
Maybe less, because the last I heard it was like 14, almost 15.
That sounds about right, because black race is losing right now. We losing.
Okay, how long has the black population been at 14 and 15?
That I don't know.
Pretty damn long time. Okay, hold on. So that means that, and the stats tell you that more blacks kill blacks than whites kill blacks.
That's true. That's true.
Here's another thing. The stats also tell you that white cops and black cops kill more white men or white people than they do black people. Now there's the stats. And I know I should have that right there, but no, I'm not a woke motherfucker. If you can go look it up, I don't care.
They wouldn't make that up. I can't even argue because I don't know that stats.
You know what I'm saying? But that's the stats.
I don't know. All I know is you're right about that. There's more black on black crime right now than it is has it ever been.
Now, here's the
since
thing.
the 80s. We're gonna say since the late 70s, early 80s, it's about black on black crime.
Yeah, because back then, even like Jim Crow and all that kind of stuff, black families stayed together. They had families. The men was in the household. You weren't going out. You know, they were ashamed of if you got pregnant without being married, and stuff like that back then.
That's true.
Back then, even when I got pregnant, that's kind of a little shame thing,
It ain't like that no more, but yeah.
It ain't like that no more. Now it's like what's your body count?
Ain't my body count. Nobody care about body count no more.
I'm just saying.
Nobody care about no body count.
No, but you see the difference?
Yeah, shit can change.
Even then, that even when I was growing up, you would think, oh, it was so racist back then in Arkansas. Blah, 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 blah. No, it wasn't like that. It really wasn't like that, It wasn't like that, but I saw a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying, that I probably wouldn't have saw in a white community.
Now, let me ask you something. You know who just died? I gotta ask you about this. O.J. Simpson. What you think about that? Yeah, I gotta tell you something. Because O.J. Simpson died. A lot of people felt some type of way about O.J. Simpson.
Okay, I watched the case.
Now, tell me what you think about O.J. Simpson. Did he do it? Let's talk about it. What you think about it, in your opinion? I want to know what was going on back then when O.J. that stuff happened.
I'm going to say yeah. And the reason why is because why run? If you didn't do nothing, if you didn't have no part, why are you running? Why did he act the way he acted? Okay. Now here's the other thing. His lawyers did a damn good job.
Oh hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I remember when
I respect good legaling.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't like Alan Dershowitz. I don't care for Alan Dershowitz. But he's the one that, like he was in that case too,
yeah.
And stuff like that. And you go after he would always go for the people that everybody hated, that nobody wanted to take the case on.
What was that the black prosecutor name? Marshall Clark or something?
That was on the other side. That was for the state. I can't think of his name. Johnny Cochran.
No, that's his lawyer. That was his lawyer. I'm talking about prosecutor. It was a
black
prosecutor. Clarence Thomas.
No, Clarence Thomas that's the Supreme Court dude.
Okay, what was the black?
I know you're talking about, but
how did you feel at the time when it was going on?
Not Christopher Darden, was it? Christopher Darden?
I don't even know. I gotta look it up.
I think it's Christopher Darden.
Yeah, I gotta look it up.
Anyways, a lot of people don't know that they were kind of messing around or something like that.
Christopher Darden
and the other lawyer.
Yeah. I seen it in the show. They had a show about O.J.
Oh, okay.
I seen it in the show. I saw that show about it.
But at the time when I saw the case, I feel like it was a domestic case. They wanted to turn it into race. You know what I'm saying? Like, no! My black husband, a cop, would beat my ass. So it's domestic. It has to do with domestic, but once they put that little drop of that cop was, discriminated against him, and stuff like that. And I don't know. Do I think the cop was discriminatory or prejudiced? Maybe a little bit because he wanted to get the dude.
What do you think about Bruce Jenner? Kathy Jenner, whatever the name is right now. You heard what he said, right?
Mm-mm.
He said, "Rotten pieces, O.J. Simpson."
Who?
Right? He said, "Rotten hell" or something. O.J. died.
Oh.
And he said, "Rotten hell" or "good riddance." O.J.
Well, you can take that.
He wasn't married. He wasn't married Chris Jenner,
who was married to the lawyer.
Yeah, they're married to a lawyer that got him off.
Yeah.
Part of the team that got him off. And now he's now Bruce is not Kathy.
Okay, so you know what? Since he's a woman now, he got bitch thinking. So here's the thing. That you know what that tells me? That's what's her name, Daddy. O.J. Simpson
is what's her name?
Chloe's daddy.
You think that too?
Yeah.
Why do everybody think that?
Because
that's the question.
And why do you care, motherfucker? That was her husband at the time.
Yeah, that got him off.
And he's dead now. You know what I'm saying? He died. Her husband died.
I wonder how he died. Don't say that.
I don't know, but you know, it's like I said.
What you think about Kris Jenner?
I think she picked the daughters out.
Man, I seen something online that her daughter came out with a sex tape with Ray J. They said she edited it.
Yeah.
Like,
so I'm saying she picked her daughter out.
I'm like,
let me tell you who are the most sexually abusive. It ain't men. Let me tell you something. Who abuse children most? Do you think it's men or women?
I really think it was like, man, I hate to say it, but a lot of
you know why?
And they type
you know why?
And when you
really,
look at stats,
really, men are around children that much? No. Females are. Female teachers, female this, female that, female that, female this, female that. But you don't ever hear about these females in trouble until they start to go for males.
Yeah, okay.
You don't think there's homosexual females back then? Oh, yeah. No. Let me tell you, there's more females out there. That's why the females are like, well, you got to believe all women. You got to believe all women. If they say they've been raped, you got to believe them.
That's cool, because you know what's going on. I just want to
That's that Me Too movement.
Yeah, that Me Too movement.
But who's the closest to children? Women.
Because a lot of women are single parents.
A bunch of men ain't around children. Look at the big picture.
Man, that's deep.
Who's around children the most?
Women.
The mamas. Who abuses their children the most, especially male children? The mamas. And the daddy left because he couldn't deal with the mama.
You're right about that.
Daddy left because 9 times out of 10, men love their children.
Yes, that's true.
If they know they're their children. But nowadays, they don't know that.
A lot of people scared to get DNA tests.
They need to start that shit.
I got DNA tests on all my kids.
I don't care if you're married or not.
I believe in DNA tests. I believe everybody should have their DNA test.
I think every woman that goes in and has a baby, as soon as that baby pops out,
get
a DNA test.
And
then they need to do a blood test. They don't need to do anything but a blood test. Don't do this. That can be messed up too much.
You think swallow don't work? Now I'm gonna tell you a story.
It can be contaminated too easily.
Now I went for a swab, right? I had to go get a child. I call a child support case.
Mm-hmm.
I always got child support case. I got a lot of kids, y'all. I went to go get swabbed. Mind you, the DNA test came back to the baby mine. I'm not saying it ain't mine, but this baby don't look shit like me. It don't match. Like when you have a lot of kids and you see you put some of the kids together like, oh, this is similar. This motherfucker don't match the set. Like I already had a set, then this one came out, but it don't match the set. Like when it's born, it kind of look weird. But I say, man, I was here. I'm a man. I'm signed birth certificate. But maybe it'll grow into his nooks. But it don't match the set. Now, I ain't talked to the girl in years. She saw me a picture of the baby. And I looked at him like, this ain't the same baby I left. I'm looking at it. This baby look like Kodak Black. Now, she filed for what? When a woman files for Medicaid, Section 8,
they
food stamps, put the father's name, whoever on the birth certificate is paying child support. Now, mind you, I had to go down there. I got the DNA test. I'm thinking to myself, like, this don't match the set. I don't know. Only thing matches, we got the same feet.
Okay.
She got a toe. My toe, like I told this toenail, I got a toe like this long and this other toe short.
Okay.
But it don't match the set. So I'm tripping because, like, I got all my kids got different mamas, but they match. You put them in the room, they got the same type of feature. One of them, they gonna match.
Right.
Now, I ain't saying nothing about it. She dark skin. All my kids are yellow.
All I want to know is, did the DNA match?
They said it's mine.
Okay.
But somebody sent me a picture recently. They ain't gonna say child age or nothing like that, but it ain't matching the set. I'm like, and it don't match her mama. Who this baby for? I'll still pay child support.
She got some strong DNA from the past.
It don't match from who? It must look like a relative from 50 years ago.
I think what they should do is stop with the things and do a blood test. A blood test is going to be 100% accurate.
Yeah. Then I got some DNA tests on my other kids. I'm like, damn, I wish it wasn't mine. I'm sorry. God, you don't watch the show. I don't give a damn fuck. Let's just change the subject. I'm going to say the wrong thing.
No.
I'm going to say the wrong thing.
Women that are around children the most, the ones that, you know, and stuff.
I never thought about that.
You got to understand, more and more women are getting into justice and judicial and stuff like that. So who are they going to cover for? They're going to cover for women.
Women stick together. I don't care what nobody say. All women stick together,
now,
right or wrong.
This is the part that I don't understand. Why are you letting criminals out?
You want to know why?
Why are you letting criminals just go?
You want to know why? They got to make room for them young criminals. Look how much crime is going on with these youngsters. See, when them old criminals get like 45, 50, they can't get no label out of them 55-year-olds. They got back problems, eye problems, just starting to fall apart. But look at this 14, 15-year-old. They can try as an adult and get 30 hard years of work out there, because penitentiary ain't nothing but the new slavery. Because what they do in the penitentiary? If you don't work, they lock you all the way down.
Yo, you want me to tell you what the slavery thing is? Public school.
You think public school is slavery?
Listen. No, it's like, well, like the new prison system.
Yeah, it's training you for the
They're training you to go to the prison system.
Put you in uniform.
Here's the thing, though. It's basically... And I don't understand why these so-called smart people don't see this. You know what I'm saying? These educated people don't see this. Why are you letting, like, these kids not... Why are you letting these kids get a pass? In other words, if they can't read, why are you letting them pass on to the next grade? If they can't write, if they can't do this or they can't do that, they want to skew the testing things so they can just get them on through.
Yeah, I think that's true. I think that's true. I think that a lot of kids just get to school and can't read.
And then how's that going to help them out there? They're not going to be able to get a job.
Yeah, unless they got their cell phone where they can learn how to spell check on their cell phone for a job application. A lot of these kids can't live without their cell phone.
Yeah. And that's another thing. What you think's going to happen if the grid goes down or something like that?
The world is over.
That's what's going to be, is these people that are so addicted to their phones. Like, well, I know you can't, but I've done this just for myself. You know, like, I'll leave my phone here. I won't take my phone with me.
I can't leave my phone because I got older parents and I never know what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like the only person they depend on. When they need something, they call me. When they don't need nothing, they call everybody else.
I was just talking about when they grown, you know, whatever, you know, and you don't have that type of responsibility.
I'm talking about my parents. I ain't talking about my kids.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you got older parents, you got to have your phone on just in case. I need my phone. You don't know what's going to happen. I can go without it.
Well, see, I can't say that because I'm me alone by myself, so.
Yeah, I can't wait till I don't want to be alone. I don't want to be too alone.
What I'm saying is I don't have nobody I have to go worry about or, you know, do that or do that. My son, he's in another state, you know.
You got your freedom mentally.
Yeah.
Your peace mentally.
And I like it.
Yeah. What's you think about the Diddy situation? You think he gonna get locked up?
Diddy is like that other guy. Really, I think Diddy is not the person. I think they're just going after Diddy. He's the fall guy, just to hide all the rest.
Like R. Kelly. Yeah, like R. Kelly.
Yeah. He's the fall guy. But he still deserves to go to jail. Matter of fact, a lot of them do. There's a lot of them that need to be in jail, and that's. But like I said, they like when they went into his stuff and everything, they weren't going in there to find shit. They was going in there to hide shit.
So you think they helping them?
Well, no, yeah, because you gotta understand. I guarantee you, there's a lot of people that are involved
in what Diddy
in that play shit. That poor Justin Bieber.
Yeah, there's a video going online that he was. You see the video?
I saw that before.
There's two videos, actually.
I saw that video before. Matter of fact, I saw that video about 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's 2 videos.
Something maybe 2 years ago.
Oh,
You talking about that one where he was with, what's his name?
Which one?
And he came up and you had to shoot
Oh, yeah. That's what they talking about. That's what they talking about right now. We was with you. I ain't gonna be able to. We was with that football player. Yeah. Allegedly.
Yeah. No, allegedly.
He came up like.
I know what it looks like after you.
You know what he looked like. Like, you think he was doing that? That's what it looked like,
though. Here's the thing, too.
That's what it looked like.
Here's the thing, too. And somebody was playing cover for him. That other person.
Trey Songz was there. The singer was there.
He was playing cover because he kind of like was like, hey.
Yeah. You see that? I was just watching that.
I get carried away.
Oh, but that's the whole industry. I think the whole industry is. I think people want to.
Why do you think they pushing that LGBT agenda so hard? You know, the Bible. I'm not no Bible thought, but they're called reprobates.
What is a reprobate?
It's a person that is doing things outside of the. You know what I'm saying? God didn't make 2 men to be together, and God didn't make 2 women to be together. Matter of fact, he says he wasn't. That's why they're so against Christians. Yeah. The Christians, listen, I'm like this. I don't care who you screw. I don't hate you. I'm not afraid of you.
What's that one saying?
You know what I'm saying? But you're not going to make me talk a certain way, act a certain way, say a certain thing because it makes you feel better. You know what I'm saying?
I don't understand. Like,
fuck your feelings.
Okay, you like it, that's cool, but I ain't gotta like what you like because you like it. Well, I gotta like what you like.
And here's another thing that I don't like either. I hate that they jumped on the black-white bandwagon.
Black-white bandwagon?
Yeah. Like homosexuals think that they're the same as blacks as far as.
That's true though. They do try to compare their struggle to the
exactly
black struggle, and that's not the same.
And why did the black community fall into it?
I don't think they fall into it.
Shit, they're not saying no. Back the truck up.
A lot of people are saying that, but they're not being heard because people say that they get counseled.
Because it used to be back in the day, black folks didn't play that mess.
A lot of people didn't play that mess, not just black folks. White people the same way.
Yeah, but you know, white women, they're more, they forgive more. Which is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what really screwed up everything? Let me tell you what screwed up everything. Screwed up the black community, the white community, every community. You want me to tell you what it was? Feminist. And then when you get to black feminists, all hell breaks loose. Because guess what? Most black women treat black men like fucking dog shit. You got to especially if they got money.
I agree with that.
And education.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
And they push the man out so much now.
I agree with that. But you know what that is. You know
and, what that and is. A lot of it is, you can't, I'm sorry. If you're a woman, no matter if you're black or white, you can't raise a boy. You can't raise a man. You can't. You have no fucking idea. You have no fucking idea what it's like to be a man.
Exactly.
You know, to do any of that stuff. You have no, and if you think that you can make a man, a woman can make a man,
not gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen, and that's why these boys are growing up like women.
I believe that. I believe that's true.
Like straight up women, straight right now. And here's the thing too. And it's almost like contagious. It's affecting the older men now. Not all.
Yeah.
But it's affecting the older men now. I know right now, to this day, there's older men that sit downstairs and gossip like a bunch of old hat bitches. Get up in your business more than you know what I'm saying? And when I look at that and I'm like, you're weak.
That's the shit I be seeing online. You know what I hate to see online? I hate to see niggas arguing online on the phone. You know how you see a nigga online right here on YouTube, you see a nigga yelling in the phone at another nigga. Another man yelling, yeah, forget you. That's a female trait to me. When I'm arguing with somebody on the phone, when I'm FaceTime arguing with another man, I don't even know.
I don't get it.
I don't get that at all.
And
I don't
women,
get that.
And when women see that, number one, they say, I can control that motherfucker.
But that's true though. That's true. We talking about that the other day.
I can control that.
We was talking about that the other day.
Because he's weak.
Like the brothers that be coming home from jail. The women love them jailhouse dogs. Them jailhouse guys. You wanna know why?
Because they can control them.
Cause they catch a dude that's getting home from jail. That's been locked up 15, 20 years.
But you know what those dudes are doing too?
And put that coochie on them.
No,
and latch on to them when they get the trouble.
Here's the thing. I guarantee you those men that are like that were raised by single women. And I'm going to go with the stance that Jesse Lee Peterson says. I totally agree with them. They marry their mamas. They screw in their mamas. You know, but in essence, in the spirit, not in real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because they got that spirit of their mama. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of got to agree with that. A lot of guys be looking for their woman to have something like their mama in.
No, that's not No. You know what you need to, you know what men need to be looking in? They need to say, I need you to be the closest, not worried about their mama, their daddy, because they grown and they up out of the house. You know what I'm saying? They need to say, hey, listen, what do I need to do to be right with God? You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Put God first. That's what men need to do. Yeah. Not a woman.
Like they song say, Jaheim say, you see what happened to him. Jaheim all messed up, not putting that woman first. He got dreadlocks and all this right here gone.
No. You put yourself first, then God. And then everything else will fall in place.
That's right.
You put yourself first, and then God. Because ain't nobody gonna do shit for you.
You're right about that. You're right about that. I told my partner the other day, I'm like, man, stop putting your faith in your woman.
And these mothers need to stop treating their kids like they're their husband or their man or, you know, you're here to protect the house. No, bitch. No, you got rid of the protection. The protection was that father. You got rid of that protection. You can't make that boy your husband.
That's true, though. That's true.
And or how many girls do you know? Mamas steadily have babies and then leave the babies with the little girls that are older. No, that's not their responsibility, bitch. That ain't, no. She needs to be a young lady and be a little kid and act like a little kid, not like a grown woman taking care of your fucking kids because you want to go out and fucking get another baby.
That's true, though. A lot of women do leave them kids. A lot of women do leave their kids with the oldest kids. They feel like the oldest kids don't take care of the house while they go to work.
That's not their kids' responsibility.
All they leave
don't
kids
give
to
them
their
a dime. Don't have to pay them.
Yeah, that's true though. Because I remember, you know what I mean, my mom used to go to work at night shift. She used to leave me with me and my sister in the house by herself.
Or they'll go gaslight their mama because they was done that way too. Then they'll go gaslight their mama.
And leave the grandkids with the grandma.
And say, I gotta go to work, mama. Please watch this baby. You know, stuff like that. And I guarantee you, if they don't, I can't watch him or I'm not going to watch him no more. You got to help me out. You got to help me out financially or something like that. Then they turn on him. You know I'm right.
I know right. I try to leave my daughter with my mama one day. I left my oldest daughter with. I come back, my oldest daughter running in the parking lot by herself. Like, God damn. My mama ain't like that. She ain't babysit. Once, my mama fucked up.
No.
She ain't babysit no kids.
My grandson called me. And I had heard that he lost his apartment because he did some shit he wasn't supposed to be doing. But he could have not have lost his apartment if he was smart by just keeping a fucking receipt. You pay rent,
keep your money on the receipt.
That receipt. Then they can't come back and say you kicked out. No, bro, you got to go through the process. Yeah. You can't just kick me out. I pay rent.
It showed the eviction.
They got to go through the process of evicting you if you get, stuff like that. They can't just throw you out because they got mad at you one day. And that's another thing. You don't need no fucking roommate.
Was living with a guy or living with his girl?
A guy.
Oh, so him and the guy shared an apartment.
Him and one of his work partners got an apartment and stuff like that. And then they had a little falling out. But since it was the guy's
apartment, and then went on a lease. Yes. Just like with a woman. Your name ain't on lease with a woman. She put your ass out. You got to pack that trash bag. That's why I pray I ain't never got to live with another woman again. Like if I'm in a relationship with a woman, I don't want to move in with her unless we get married. I want to visit, stay the night every now and then, but I don't want to have to just live with her like every day. Live with somebody every day. That's annoying any fucking way for me. I got to see this woman every day. No, I ain't trying to see her every motherfucking day. I need 2 or 3 days off. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, and that's the thing I don't like, and I don't play that either. My son knows that, and he even was telling because I called my son and told him about him, what I said to Jalen. I was like, dude, I'm like, can you believe that he called and asked me? He's like, oh. Grandma, can I come up there with you? And go where? Can I come up there and stay with you a little bit?
He shelter. He wants some shelter.
No, you a man. You a man. I was like, now you can come up here and visit me, but you in a hotel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that. No, I have a 1-bedroom apartment. Where you gonna sleep on the floor?
He wants some shelter. He wants some shelter.
No, we're not gonna do that. And plus, you're older. You're over 18 years old. You a man. And I don't treat no man like a woman. I don't care who you are. I don't care. And I'll probably get comments saying, "Oh, what kind of mother are you?" I'm a smart mother that made a man. And he turned into. I didn't make him, as far as a man part. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I'm letting him be a man. And I can't let him be a man if I treat him like a baby.
Yeah. But look,
I had to find my way through, and I was pregnant, 15 years old. I had to take care of myself. I said, all on my own. No mama, no daddy, no greasy granny. You know what I'm saying? So if I can do it, and I'm a woman, you can do it, because you're a man. You better get out there and hustle.
He better get out there and get his stuff together, man. He ain't got no kids, do he?
Huh?
He got any kids?
No.
Oh, he good then. If you ain't got no kids, you good.
No.
Young man with no kids?
No.
Young man with no kids can make it.
No. But the reason why, he just said that, but I was like, no, you can't even come and do that because that's not right. And you know what? He turned around a year later and he's like, I'm glad that you did that. And his aunt was in the room because I was telling him, I was like, don't be up under no woman. I don't care who it is, a relative or whatever. And I was like, where you at now? I'm staying with my aunt. I was like, why are you staying with her? Oh, well. Don't be weak. She heard me say that. She came in there, bitch, who you think you are? I'm like, you fucking him? You acting like you his girlfriend. What the fuck? And I'm letting him be a fucking man.
Yeah, man. These youngsters these days, man, it's like,
I'm not gonna baby him. I don't care if he's your niece or whatever like that. You help family. No, you don't.
See.
Not like that. I've been knowing y'all forever. You're doing it for other reasons.
These youngsters these days, man, it's like they depend on the woman for everything.
Man, he came back and take me for that.
Just like guys that be with these women, they depend on everything. Baby, can you buy me some cigarettes? Baby, what we gonna eat? Baby. They're like, God damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
That would just be like.
That's what. But seem like women like that because women give with more guys that do that than they give with guys that try to.
Because they're narcissists. That means they want to be in control. They're probably abusive on top of it.
That's a lot of men getting verbal abuse now. A lot of men get called bitches and hoes.
Because they know that the man can't hit them back.
Yeah, I know some guys ain't got beat up by their gal. I know some guys got an answer. They gotta have the house clean while the woman at work.
Now, though, that's kind of changing because if they go out there and they see that the man's got stuff on him and she don't.
Nah, they both going to jail.
No, he going. I mean, she going. Now it's changing. It's changing a little bit.
Yeah, but yeah, man. These days, man, things have changed. The world has changed, man. It's like hard. Everything is just hard now, man. The economy's bad. Everything is bad. Relationships bad. Everything is bad. It seems like everybody is just against everybody. Everybody want to pull you down, tear you down. Everybody want to tear you down. Since 2024 hit, this has been a year. Everything is crashing. Everything is coming out the closet. Everybody coming out the closet. Every secret is out. Everybody's telling everything this year.
You know what about all that? You know why I think they're doing all that? Distraction.
Yeah. Distracted about what's going on.
What's the perfect distraction? It's the perfect distraction. What are they trying to distract us against?
By what's going on? By going on the new election.
You gotta look at who cares about that is those folks.
What think about Donald Trump when he got arrested? Think that's a waste of time?
Yeah, it's a waste of time, energy, money. They need to be, they've had 3.5 years, and they've mentioned they've done more against Trump and mentioned his name more. He stays in their mind more than what the people are paying their taxes for them to do their job. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere you turn, it's Donald Trump. Matter of fact, I'm sick of hearing his fucking name. Because, that's not what's important. What's important right now is we need to stop all this invasion coming over the thing.
Yeah, you see what's going on? They didn't know the foreigners come over here now. They ain't giving no money.
But that has to do with...
Then no foreigners in New York, they was beating up the cops in New York. Came over here, they didn't come over here. And that's the funny part. They let the foreigners beat up them cops in New York, and then none of them, they didn't hit them back. If that was American, they would have been fucked them off.
Now, if they was anywhere else, like if you notice, these people go into these crazy people, let's use YouTubers for example, go into these other countries and try that bullshit that they try here, they put them in jail.
Yeah, they put them in jail.
They don't play with them.
They put them in jail. In the country, they put them in jail.
They put them in jail. They're trying to mess with people and stuff like that. Like I think this Johnny Tamale or Johnny Somali or whatever. He was a YouTuber.
Yeah.
And he would he walked into some people's house.
He's stupid. He walks into Frank's house. That's stupid. That's stupid.
He walked into people's house. But no, you go over there in them Asian countries, they don't play that mess. No.
Them Asians is different. Them Asians running the world right now. Them Asians is different. We can't say too much about them. You can't say too much about them. You can't say too much about them. Yeah, we can't say too much about them. You know what I mean?
That's who you can't say too much about. Well, that's a communist country, you gotta understand. And then we're leaning communist. Well, no, the left side is leaning communist because Marxism, what they're preaching, all this DEI and racism and white supremacy stuff and all that kind of stuff, that's all division making.
That's divide and conquer.
Yeah,
that's all divide and
there's
conquer.
a book that's out, it's called The Art of War.
Yeah.
And that's what you do. That's what they do. You divide these people, you weaken them. And what's the easiest way to weaken them? You weaken the men. You turn them, come on. These people are supposed to be educated, but they can't tell you what a man is and what a woman is. Get them. But I bet you, and this is all mostly LGBT feminists that are pushing this agenda. No, I guarantee you, the wrong person come in their neighborhood, they ain't gonna be screaming defund the police. They gonna be saying, please, help me, please help me. And they need to, if I was president, this is what would happen. All women out of the military and police, get the fuck to stepping. The only thing you can do is paperwork. And even then, it's gonna be questionable.
Why would you want to take the women out? You think the women shouldn't be in power like that?
No. Because it weakens that police force. If you got a woman on duty, she's got to call in for help. So you got 3 police officers because there you got 1 woman.
That's true.
How many times have I seen women try to take down a suspect and the woman, she can't even get in, she has to call in for help.
Nah, that's true.
No. If your house is burning and you got to go up 9 flights, would you rather, to be saved, would you rather see a woman come in and try to save you or a man?
Whoever saved me, save me. Don't let me die though. I don't give a damn.
A woman can barely take the equipment up.
But there's some big, strong manly
I
women.
understand that, but what I'm saying is that's a rarity. That's a rarity.
So, you think two women can raise a child on their own without a man? So you know what the brat is, right? You know the brat. She's 50. She just had a baby. Her first baby with her wife.
She didn't have no baby.
She was pregnant and had a baby. She was artificially inseminated by a white man and had a baby.
Why white?
I guess she wanted a child to be light skinned. You know what I mean? She didn't want to have no chocolate baby. So she married to a girl named Big Booty Judy.
And she black.
Big Booty Judy is light skinned, and Brad's like my color. But Big Booty Judy couldn't have no more kids, so the Brad had the doggone baby. Like, so what you think about it? What you think? I see you laugh. What you think? She had a boy too. So what you think about that?
They're gonna turn him gay. No, they will. They'll turn him into that or say he's a, what you call it.
So,
and why a boy?
That's what God gave my boy.
Oh, okay.
They had a boy.
Okay.
That's what God gave.
I see what you're saying.
She got pregnant, and that's what God gave her. You know what I mean? She was artificially inseminated. That's what
I guarantee you they're not happy as a boy.
The child? We don't know the child. Baby ain't even a year yet.
I guarantee you they're not happy it was a boy.
Oh, they're not happy as a boy.
Or,
so you saying
now you can determine the sex when you're artificially inseminated?
You can?
Yes.
So you telling me if somebody's artificial inseminated can tell you what they can, well, hey, I want a boy, put it in me.
Yes.
I didn't know that shit. I would have, man, shit, wait till I get rich. I'm going to make a whole bunch of boys.
Yeah.
I'll make a whole bunch of boys.
That's why they have these babies to order. Because 2 women can't make a baby and 2 men can't make a baby. They've got to have that sperm.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though.
They got to have the XY chromosome.
Yeah, but let's just say, I'm talking about like
2 X's ain't going to make a baby.
I'm saying this though. You saying a person get artificial inseminated. A woman go to the clinic.
Now they can determine the sex.
And she can say, hey, I want my child to be a boy. And they can make the child into a boy on his own.
What they do is they insert all these eggs. They insert more than 1 egg. They insert like 12 eggs. And then once they determine it's such and such and such and such, they get rid of the rest.
So they know, okay, this is going to be a boy. And they put the egg back in the woman. So.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's what they're saying. A lot of this shit, that's not right. You know, God didn't make it like that. God said to populate. And it also says that he thinks it's an abomination because 2 men can't naturally make a baby and 2 women can't naturally make a baby. You've got to have those 2 DNAs.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's what makes a man. A man is an XY chromosome. A woman is XX. Period.
So do you think 2 men can raise a child together?
No.
So like I say, 2 men are in a partnership, and they
no, they're not in a partnership. They're in a reprobate community. They're in a reprobate.
They say 2 men are together married. You think they should have children?
No.
And they should have their children around.
No, none of them should have children.
Same-sex couples should not have children.
No. No. Why?
Even though they're good people.
Ain't nobody good but God. Okay. The Bible says that. We're all the dirty rags.
Okay.
You know, America dies.
Because a lot of people don't.
What I'm saying, they ain't no good. You know what I'm saying? No, they ain't good. Because if they were good, they would listen to God and say, hey, listen, this is not right. Okay? God didn't say you couldn't be together. God said you can't make children.
What if they adopt?
And so they're going to screw up some kid that's already probably screwed up from adoption.
That's what they do now.
No, but what I'm saying is people don't want the kid, so they put it up for adoption.
And most people they'll be adopting children now are same-sex couples now.
No, the parents need to have, you know what I'm saying, raise their children. I mean,
you seen new Cybertruck? Tesla Cybertruck. Everybody's talking about.
The electric truck?
Yeah. Would you buy one?
Well, no, because I ain't got no place to plug it up.
I'm just saying, if you had the means, would you buy one?
I'd rather.
Because everybody's talking about they bulletproof and everything.
What?
Yeah, they bulletproof. Yeah, they nice. Because everybody's getting one. All the rich people getting one. All the rich people getting 100,000.
Jesus.
I'll buy one. I want to buy one because that motherfucker powerful. I want to buy one. You got to start up by foot. You got to start up by fingerprint and all that, everything. Can't steal them. They bulletproof. One thing is they're electric. That motherfucker turn on you, turn on you.
Nah, because it's too easy to control that mug.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason why I'm saying this is because what if some other country hacks into, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what everybody else is talking about. Now,
I'm not sure if it was Tesla, since it's Tesla, he's got a lot of that security hemmed up, you know what I'm saying? Like that, but
I want one. Like, if you had $1 million, what would you buy right now? Where would you go? No, listen, what you buy with $1 million?
Oh, $1 million.
If you had $1 million tax free, what you spend all your money on? All right, don't forget.
I would probably get me one of them vans that you can live in.
Yeah, okay, so.
You know what I'm saying? They got some real nice vans that you can live in.
Sure. I'm gonna buy some property
and just travel.
I'm buying me some property and land.
Or a travel trailer or something.
I'm buying me some land and property.
Oh, I'm gonna get some. Yeah.
What's that about the container homes everybody's building? You ain't never seen one?
Yeah, I've seen them. The small houses and
No. You can buy them big old containers. You know them big old containers.
Oh, yeah, and turn them into
houses. That's what everybody's doing now. I'm doing that. I'm about to do that.
Basically, all it is a trailer without wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. When I get rich, I'm buying one of them motherfuckers. I'm buying a couple of containers and turn them into homes, buy some land.
I would buy a little small thing of land. I wouldn't go crazy. You know, I don't want nothing big.
Cause everybody, Bill Gates.
I just want to have land where I can have some chickens and.
Cause you know Bill Gates buying up all the land.
But China's buying up more.
Yeah. China owns all the chicken plants now.
Yeah, And what you think about the spraying, the geoengineering?
Spraying? What's that?
You know, all the white lines in the sky and.
I looked at what exactly what thing?
It's called. Okay, a lot of people call it chemtrails, but you see, you can't say that no more. Yeah. You got to call it the real name, which is geoengineering. Basically, they're spraying and weather manipulation.
Oh yeah. They've been controlling the weather. Look at it out here. 1 minute it's hot, it's cold, it's rainy, it's snowing. Look at all they've been controlling the weather. I've been telling people that.
So this is my idea about it. You know how they always preaching this climate change. The climate has always changed from the beginning of time. It's called winter, spring, summer, and fall.
Yeah.
Okay? And it changes. Sometimes some years it's great. Some years it's not so great. You know, some years you might have a freeze. Some years it might snow. You know what I'm saying? It's always been like that since the beginning of time. Okay? But since we're in this divide everybody, scare the crap out of everybody, you know, and it's on both sides. It's on both the conservative and the other liberal side. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the conservative, which are the Christians, saying, "Oh, it's the end of the world," which you don't know.
So you don't think is the end of the world? Everybody talking about the world.
You know what the end of the world is? When you die.
So they're gonna keep going.
That's why the Bible says no man knows the day or the time. Do you know when you're gonna die? No, do you know the day and time that you're going to die?
No.
There it is.
No. That's something
But
I don't
see,
know.
you got to understand, churches, religion has been notorious for this. Even though I'm a Christian, I believe in Christ, but I'm not religious. You know what I'm saying?
I got that question.
Religion has been notorious for scaring the crap out of people. And when you scare the crap out of a person, you can control them at every cost.
What you think about female pastors, though? Would you go to a church that's a female pastor?
I'd get my ass up and walk out.
Why not?
1 Timothy 2:12.
What does that say?
Woman ain't supposed. You're not supposed to listen to women. No, they're not. Women are made to follow. They're not meant to lead. And when you let a woman lead, you'll get nothing but chaos every time. I know people are gonna hate me for that.
So you ain't voting for no female president?
No, I don't vote for president. Period. I'll vote locally, but it won't be no female.
What about female mayor? Nothing. None of that.
And then I gotta know what the male did. What has the male done? What kind of leadership roles does he have? Because I know a lot of men that are women.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Their spirit, their thinking. They're reprobate mind. If they're in the alphabet group, the reprobate. And that's what they're called in the Bible. It says they're reprobate. And God gave them over to a reprobate mind. In other words, their minds, all their minds, are like that. And nothing you can do is going to change that. There's nothing that you can do. They're already screwed up. It's left up to God to change that person if they're going to change.
Okay, let me ask you one more thing. Do you think men can make it without women?
Hell yeah.
You think men can make it without having a strong one by his side?
Yep. Yep. It's women that can't make it without men.
Okay.
Because, put this for example. Just say, if it was left up to feminists, and we got rid of, if they only kept 3 men around just to use, because they have to have their sperm. Or what they'll do is make men give it up and then kill them. You know what I'm saying? They'll get their sperm, freeze it, and then that's where I think it's headed. If it's left up to the women to lead.
Well, that's what it's looking like. Because I feel like men are being replaced all the way around. You know what I mean?
But they're allowing it. And that's just what happened in Adam and Eve. See, if Adam would have said, "No, bitch," God said we're not supposed to eat from that tree. God would immediately, she would have been gone, and God would have created another woman. He would have used another rib. It's like that was a bum rib. I gotta go a little higher up.
Yeah, because a lot of women feel like if it wasn't for them, it wouldn't be men. And I ain't saying, but it says it in the Bible, Adam was here first, then it was Eve.
But that's the thinking of the serpent. That's what the serpent told Eve. Yes, it's listening to God. Who is he? Come on.
Yeah, you got a point there.
But where Adam fucked up was he listened to her and he made her his God. But God punished him for that. He says, "You gotta work. You gotta work. You gonna work, and you gonna work hard." You know what I'm saying? Because Adam and Eve had it easy. All they had to do was name animals and shit. and have a whole bunch of kids. That's all God said. Name these animals and have kids. Because you gotta have a lot of kids in order to populate.
Yep. You gotta be fruit that multiply. Why you didn't have a lot of kids then? You said you wanted more?
Because I had one and that boy was enough. That was enough. enough for me. That was enough.
Now, if you had a daughter and she wanted to be married to another woman, would you let her be married, or would you tell her the same
I have
thing?
no choice over that. When she grown,
She's grown. What if she's a child and your daughter says, okay,
when she's a young person,
what if she's under 18 and your daughter comes to you and say, I don't think I'm a girl, I'm a guy. I want my pronouns to be he instead of she.
no.
You wouldn't accept that.
No, not in this household.
That's what's going on.
What
these
you
days.
do outside of this household is different.
That's what's going on.
Once you grown, it's different.
Yeah.
But when you're here in our family and with, well, that ain't gonna happen. But I'm just saying, if my husband, you know, mom and dad, no, and that wouldn't happen because mostly this is all happening. Why do you think there's so many kids coming out with this stuff? It's because TV. 90% of it, that too, but 90% of them are ran by single mothers.
Do you think the internet has ruined marriage and love? Ruined relationships, period. Internet, social media, everything that's on the internet now has ruined marriage and love.
No.
I think it has.
I think more people themselves have.
Because you don't see people married for 20, 30 years no more.
No, we're going to pull it back again. No, I think it's because of women and feminism.
Feminism ruined marriage and relationships and man and woman relationships.
Why don't you ever hear a feminist coming out against pornography?
That is true. So, what you think? You
think about that.
That is true.
On both sides.
Yeah, that is true.
You would think that feminists would be beating down the doors of all these places. Now, you got women saying, no, we're doing the, what is it called?
OnlyFans.
So they're becoming professional prostitutes.
That's not prostitution, porn stars. You said they come and pay.
It is prostitution. You're selling your intimacy.
It's not prostitution. They selling an image.
That is prostitution.
Prostitution has to be so.
Read up the definition. No, it doesn't.
So you're saying a person that has, like, okay, let's say a couple has an OnlyFans. A lady has an OnlyFans.
That they're prostituting their relationship. They're prostituting. They're selling sex. Doesn't mean that you're selling sex to another person. Selling sex in general is prostitution.
And you think something wrong with that? So you saying porn is bad now?
I don't think. Yeah, it's always been bad.
So you don't watch it?
Because I did.
But you have not watched it?
No, because I saw that what it was doing. Because with porn, you know, you keep on jacking off. Okay, so, okay, when you first start watching porn, all you had to do is see the side of a nipple, and you were. Okay, wait, maybe. Okay, so you're steadily watching porn every day. You're jacking off. You're jacking off so much you're done jacked your shit wrong. Okay? But you done looked at, okay, so you went from the regular girls just seeing nudity and playing with themselves. Then you went to watching people screw. Then you got to go a little bit stronger and say, okay, well, let's go to same-sex shit. Let's look at that shit. Hold on. Then let's go. You done seen that and got off so much to that. Then you go off and then you got to go a little bit harder and a little bit more extreme and a little bit more this. And where does it lead? That's right. Now you got these young men with erectile dysfunction, which is, no, for real. Why? No, as a young person, you shouldn't be having erectile dysfunction. Why? Because you done jacked up, and then you finally get to that point to where you are finally physically with a woman. And it's going to be over. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be over either so quick or it's not going to even happen.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
You got a point
because, she didn't really look. The only reason why I'm scared is because she kind of looked like this porn star, you know, and it's going to be nice to, you know, imagine myself as a porn star, you know.
I mean, you got a point there. I ain't thinking like that. I thought the same last because, like, all the STDs that's going on around here. It's best that these days, instead of sleep with somebody, give somebody your body a chance. Like, you believe in
But God didn't make you to be like that. God didn't make sex to be like you view and then you get yourself off.
I'm talking about because all the STDs that's going on around these days.
Stop screwing. Why you need to screw so much?
Everybody does it now, but I'm just saying though.
No. If everybody jumped off a bridge with you,
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's so much. It's so many STDs around here. There's so much bullshit going on around here. Then you all, it's so much all that going on.
What
Some people watch it.
Is these children are subjected. Children are subjected to pornography at such a young age that it screws everything up. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're not meant to be like that. You're not meant to see that much. You're not meant to have that much stimulation. You're not meant to, you know what I'm saying? Your body, God did not create you like that. You know what I'm saying? That all your focus 24/7 is sex. Sex, 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 sex. You know what I'm saying? And now that's why everything's so unnatural now. That's why people are turning to same sex. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that's happening and stuff like, no, that ain't right. It ain't good. And so I had to step away from that.
Well, a married couple watch it together.
You gotta understand a woman's brain. A woman's brain, even if they watch it together, you know what's gonna happen? Eventually she's gonna start looking at him saying, why are you looking at that so much?
It's married couples that you ever heard of Adam 22 and his wife? They in an open relationship. What do you think about open marriage?
No. You might as well be fucking single. Why are you fucking married?
It's a couple that makes millions of dollars and they sleep with other couples.
And watch. Later on down the line, it's not gonna come up. It's not gonna come. They're either gonna come up with somebody wrong diseases, or somebody's gonna end up getting sick and not sticking around.
You heard about the thing with Maybach? That's on him. That's a white lady named Maybach. They say she just caught the herpes. And she was in a pilot relationship. Now she caught herpes, and she was sleeping around with all these people, and now she has it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah, that's what he has now. Cause she was in the same relationship. You know what I mean? That's why I believe in porn is good for some people. Because I tell people, some people say,
I know it's
because when you sleep with so many different people these days, you transferring your soul. You transferring energy.
Exactly.
And I tell people, you got a certain age, you shouldn't transfer energy to everybody.
Especially for
That's why I agree with certain porn.
Yeah.
I agree with certain porn, you know what I mean? I agree with certain things. Everybody shouldn't be transferring their energy to certain people because you could be having sex with somebody and you don't know this person. That energy can be fucked up and you wonder why you all fucked up because the person you lay with because you all who you fucking. That's why I agree with certain things.
I think here's another thing. I think you need to stay as far away as you can from pornography if you have children.
You shouldn't be around the house. Let's say that you're living with your children. If you're living with your children.
Because if there's children in the house and you playing those stuff and you having different men around and stuff like that.
Are you talking about women that's in relationships with? Let me ask you something.
If they're in these open relationships, let me tell you something. Freaks, men or women, you know, Pedialites, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whether they be men or women, look for relationship people like that want relationships like that.
Let's talk about something that's been talked. Single moms. How long should a woman wait to move a guy in if she got a kid living with her? To bring around her kids.
Never.
Let's say she want to move on like she like her boyfriend. They want to live together, but she has kids. Or they want to get married. She move her boyfriend in and get married.
No.
And she has kids.
No.
Kids.
You know why? Because she couldn't keep that last relationship together. Their baby's daddy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying. So
and children will not accept that other person, even if they call it their stepdaddy and shit like that. Because number one, that ain't your kid.
Okay, let me ask you something.
And your DNA knows. You know, a kid knows. You know that. I'm telling you, a kid knows.
So a single mama shouldn't move another man in her house if she has children.
No.
And try to move on with her life if it's not the father.
No. No.
So
you need to raise up, get those kids out of the house.
What about women that have kids by multiple men?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, what you think about women that have kids by, say a woman has 4 kids, 4 different
I'm
baby
going to
daddies?
go by what my son's father said. I can only do that because I didn't do that. I had one boy with his father and didn't know other men. His daddy, my son has never seen me with another man.
So you never had a stepdad. You never had a stepdad.
No. And a man never no.
So, what you think about women that allow their boyfriend to discipline their children? And the children's not his.
She needs her kids taken away. That ain't his. No.
Cause I see a lot of that going on. I see women get these new guys and let the guys discipline their children, and that's not their child.
And 9 times out of 10, these rotten, low-life motherfuckers just got out of prison and stuff like that, and they looking at their kids.
Yeah. That's how a lot of pedophiles.
And they get off on it sexually, believe it or not.
That's how a lot of
disciplining a little girl. A man can get off sexually.
So you think a man should discipline a little girl?
Even if they're in a gay relationship.
Well, but you think a man should discipline his daughter?
Oh, if it's his daughter?
Yeah, but.
Yeah.
But if it's
I'd rather the man discipline the daughter than the woman.
Okay.
Because the man's going to do it right. In other words, okay, coming with somebody, let me put it like this. I had my dad. My dad was there. You know what I'm saying? And I was more fearful of my dad disciplining me than my mom. Okay? I would act right, in other words, if I knew that my dad was going to end up disciplining me.
So he whooped you?
One time.
Okay.
And he didn't really whoop me. Looking back at it, when I look back at it, you know, I'm like, he didn't really whoop me. It was, my feelings were hurt because he whooped me. You know what I'm saying? Because he had never whooped me before. But when he whooped me, it was like,
oh, like that.
Like that. And it was over the lap, blah, 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 and it was it. You know what I'm saying? But it hurt me because number one, I never expect my daddy to do that. You know what I'm saying? But it just was like I was more disciplined. You know what I'm saying? I was more disciplined because of my dad. And women, my dad could give me a look and we'd straighten up. My mom do it. You know what I'm saying? We might do it again over and over again. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something else. You think a woman can discipline her son?
No. No, that's the dad's job.
Now, you think a woman should let her boyfriend discipline her son?
Hell no.
If he's paying the bills and he's taking care of him like his
I don't give a fuck. It ain't his daddy.
Well, if he stepped up to the plate to be the daddy, and
I don't give a fuck. That's not his job or his place. That ain't your kid. And that kid's gonna resent that. That boy ain't gonna, come on. He knows that ain't his daddy.
Cause it's some good men out here that step up, they give a woman with children, step up and play the father role, but they can't discipline them. And when the child's disrespecting them or disrespecting the mama, the child called the mama a bitch and a hoe, but he can't tell that child nothing.
If he calling that woman a bitch and a hoe, he a bitch and hoe.
The child.
Because what kind of man are you to date a woman that would have her women that the child talks to the mom like that?
Yeah, but there's a lot of young boys that do that right now.
That means she ghetto. That she let him.
You ain't gotta be ghetto. It's a
no, what I'm saying is, I don't mean ghetto like that. I mean, I'm just saying she's not a good mother. In other words, You don't know. Your child should never talk to you like that. Period. And if you dating a woman like that, she's not gonna be right. She's not gonna be a good woman.
Do you think men with no children should date women with children?
Never. Ain't your responsibility.
Okay, how you feel about a man that has children, a woman don't have no children? Should she date a man with children?
No.
So,
in other words, let the kids grow up. Let the kids grow up, whether it's a single mama, it's a single daddy, whatever. Don't bring another motherfucker in. If you want to go do shit, you go get a room, you do it outside the house. You get a babysitter. Don't let your kids see that. They don't need to see you shacking up. They don't need to see you doing that because that brings them down. You know what I'm saying? It brings them down. It tells them, oh, I can go fuck any girl. My mom done had 4 different dudes in the past 3 years. And if you don't think that these kids are not seeing this, they are.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. My son's father, that was the way thing. He's like, if we gonna have any kids, if you gonna have any kids, you come to me. I don't want Terrell having a stepdaddy, stepbrother, stepsister.
They have. That means half, not just step.
I don't want him to be step. I don't want him to be half. I don't want him to be dad, whatever, calling nobody daddy. I'm that boy's father. You know what I'm saying? And that's here. But I agree with that because I grew up that way. I grew up with the mom and dad, and that was it. It wasn't no other man coming in. Wasn't no other woman. He went and got married to another woman after he got divorced. No.
Oh, hey.
No, he didn't have no. My dad, no.
I'm talking about your husband. He gonna have new children.
Yes. Yes, once he got divorced. But that's, once we're separated over, you do what you want to do. But Terrell's dad is not the guy that I married. That's not Terrell's dad.
Oh.
The guy that I married was a black cop. Okay. This was a long time after, I think Terrell was. But he never even saw us together. Because he was living with his dad.
Okay. A lot of people these days, man,
no, he never even saw my husband.
Okay.
My son has never seen my husband. He might have saw a picture of him, but he never saw my husband.
Okay, because there's a lot of that going on right now. A lot of people, they move on, they go get another guy, move another guy in, these women got all these kids. And
now, that was a long time ago. Back then, my ideas have changed now since I've got older. Back then, I was like, agree with you. I was like, oh, yeah, okay. But now growing up and learning and seeing what's going on and seeing other people, and stuff like that, I was like, oh, this ain't turning out right. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, I can't date a woman with children. Because I don't want to get attached to them, and plus I don't want to live with a woman that got children.
And plus you don't want to have her blaming something on you that never happened.
Exactly. I'm not dating a woman.
And I know plenty of kids that go right along with their mama. You know what I'm saying?
They'll put a case on your ass. If them kids don't like you, you move in with their mama, all the little girl gotta say is, hey, he touched me in the wrong spot. You going to jail. Jail for touch. You push the child the wrong way, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
That's what I'm saying. Get these women out of these, because there's a lot of judges that are women now. And you think that they're going to listen to a man? And a lot of them are in the alphabet group. I'm telling you.
You're right.
But it's just history repeats itself. Ain't nothing changed. It just goes over and over and over and over.
Yeah, what's been going on has been going on. It's just changed up now.
That's it.
Yeah. We're gonna end it up like this here, man. We got a good 2 hours now. It's gonna be some good footage right here.
Don't hate me, y'all. That's just the way I feel.
We got some good stuff.
But if you want to hate me, you can, but you know.
It's your own opinion. You had your own opinion. Everybody got their own opinion. You can't get mad about your opinion. You know what I mean? What you think about that? I ain't gonna even ask you about it. What you think about the Black Lives Matter?
What, Burn burger. Ran by a bunch of fat black liberal lesbians. Yeah, no, I don't listen. They don't care about black lives. What do they do for y'all? What do they do? What do they do? They bought themselves a bunch of multi-million-dollar mansions in a white neighborhood with a gated community. They have their own security.
You told the truth.
BLM is Obama. You know what I'm saying?
Burn, loot, murder. That's cold.
Burn, loot, murder.
Yeah. Well, Black Lives Matter, all lives matter. Everybody lives matter.
Okay, here's a question. I'll be like Jesse Lee Peterson. You love white people?
I love all people.
You love white people?
I love white people. I love all people.
You love white people?
I like white people. Yeah, I love white people. I got some white best friends, and that's my dogs. I love them. Well, I don't look at their color, though.
You're so funny to me when you ask those people that question over and over and over again. A lot of them are real educated, and they cannot just say yes or no. Because they either say what you said, like, I love all people. No. Do you love white people?
I got some white friends I got love for, yes. You know what I'm saying? I got love for them. I don't look at them as white, though. I've been friends with them so long, like over 10, 15 years. I forgot they was white.
Is it? Do you know what the Confederate flag is?
You know what the Confederate flag is?
Is it wrong for a black man to love the Confederate flag?
I know a black guy that's from Virginia. They say if he catch anybody burning this Confederate flag, he gonna hurt him. I met a black guy like that. I looked at him like he was crazy. He from Virginia.
Okay, here's another question. Is the earth flat or round?
What you think? I think the earth is round.
I think it's flat.
Why do you think it's flat? What's the evidence proving that the earth is flat? Where's the evidence? But where's the evidence proving the earth is round? We say the earth is round because when we went to school, we seen the globe.
Okay. No, you was presented
The globe. And at school they taught us these things.
But we've never been up high enough to really see the whole globe, and it's been admitted that it's CGI, basically. They basically just do it. No, I think it's flat.
What about space? You think it's really
We've never
people,
been to space.
You think it's people that have been to space?
We've been to. Okay, so like the air, you know, you get up so high, you get into the atmosphere. You know, we've been into certain parts of the atmosphere, but no further. Okay, here's the thing. You think we landed on the moon?
They say we landed on the moon. I can't say we did.
Yeah, have you ever seen the thing where the guy is like, this is one small step for mankind, and it shows the guy coming off the shuttle and stepping down on the moon and then walking on the moon. Okay, they say they've never been to the moon, right? That's the first time they've been to the moon. How did the camera get there? How did the camera get there?
So you
It showed the thing coming down.
So you think we don't have aliens? You think we have another species? Humans are a species and then we have aliens?
Yeah, they're jumping the border every day.
So they built the
That's
wall.
all the aliens we have.
They built the wall for nothing. The wall was a waste of time.
No, they need to make it higher. And here's the thing. I put it like this. Right now, we don't need no more people in America as far as just coming in here willy-nilly. If you come in here the right way, you know what I'm saying? But it's too late now. You're not going to be able to. I know Trump keep on saying, oh, his first day I'm going to get on. It ain't going to happen like that. It ain't going to happen like that.
He said that he did get rid of some people. He did clean it up a little bit, but then he came right back around.
No, what he did was he stopped him. He stopped and he says, basically, okay, here's the thing. If you are trying to escape your country because it's at war or something like that, you know, or something like that, you can do it the right way and come in and get it, you know. But these people are coming over here for monetary reasons. In other words, for money. Okay? And the money's not going to stay here. It's going to go right back to their countries.
Yes.
It's not staying here.
Yeah, they take their money, they send it right back to their country.
Right. It has nothing to do with building up nothing here. You're not coming in. Now, the immigrants that came in and did it the right way and became American and built up businesses and stuff like that, they did it the right way because the money stayed here. They paid taxes to have that business, you know, and stuff like that. They gotta pay taxes if you have a business in the United States.
Yeah.
And so they're the ones that are mad now because they're like, no. We did it the right way, but you're punishing us by taking our tax money
And giving it to them.
and giving it to them, but they're going to take that money and send it back home.
Yeah.
No, and they're not doing anything. They're not coming here for jobs. They're coming here for free shit. And you keep giving free shit. Okay, here's the thing. Have you ever heard this old saying, you don't feed a dog? Like a strange dog.
Yeah,
you don't feed the dog.
It keep coming back.
Because it'll keep coming back. It'll weaken the dog. But if you bring the dog in and you make him work on your ranch, then you feed him.
Yeah.
And then he'll be dedicated to you because you're bringing the food, because he's working to get the, you know what I'm saying?
That's what they doing with the immigrants they bringing over here. They give them the money so they can vote.
Only for votes. But we paying for it with our taxes.
Yeah.
Instead, that money should be going to our homeless people, our vets, our people that served in the military. You know what I'm saying? And it's not.
It's not helping them. It's not helping them at all.
It's not. And now the immigrants are saying, no, I'm going to call them what they are. They're illegals. They're not immigrants. Immigrant means that you come here to work and then you do it the legal way and then you leave. No, they're coming here, they're illegal. They're jumping, and it ain't the best of that country. It's the shittiest.
The people they put out the country, they let them come over here.
Right.
Like they did, what's that movie, Scarface?
Yes.
Yeah, they did the same thing. That's what they did.
It ain't that. But they think that these people are going to vote for them. No, they're there just for free shit. They're not going to vote for shit. They're not going to vote for shit.
They got a point there. People don't think that.
And these rich reprobate motherfuckers up in D.C. and everything like that, they're just taking, they want to stay in power because they're getting our money.
So who think gonna win this year, Republicans or Democrats?
Well, I believe in certain numbers, and I think Republicans will win, but it's not going to make a difference. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not really going to make a difference. But we needed this 4 years to happen to show people, to try to wake people up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
These 4 years definitely woke people up because everybody's poor.
Well, it's their fault, though. Yeah. It's their fault. The people that voted for that dumb motherfucker because they just don't like another motherfucker, that's feminine. That's going by your feelings. It's your feelings.
Like I saw a young boy the other day. I'm like, man, you ain't your feelings. This is about business. I was talking to this young kid. It's not about how you feel. It's not about what person feel about you.
That's feminine.
That's feminine.
Men think. Women feel.
Men lead by their brain. Women lead by their emotions.
Yeah.
When a man starts leading by his emotions, that's when he starts making mistakes.
That's feminine.
You know what I'm saying? Men think with this. Women lead with the emotions.
But women can't lead.
I'm talking about the emotions lead the women.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they can't lead.
You know what I mean?
That's why, because they're emotional. They want everybody to love each other and be happy and
not
don't
have an
hurt
opinion.
anybody
And not have an opinion.
Only if it's their opinion.
Yeah. and I have an opinion.
Only if they feel like, if you agree with me, then I like you. If you don't agree with me, I hate you.
Yeah, that's what the world is now.
That's feminine.
Yeah, that's what the whole world is now. The whole world got soft. When you have an opinion,
yeah,
and you say what your opinion is,
who
you don't
cares
agree.
if I don't like this? You know,
the whole world is get along gang now.
Hey, I know plenty of black folks that don't like white folks. Do you think I give a damn? It doesn't affect me.
Yeah, what you eat don't make me shit.
It doesn't affect. If you don't like me, then that's good to know. That means I won't come around you.
Exactly. Why you want to be around somebody that don't like you? That's the question. Why do people want to be around somebody that don't like you? You know what I mean? That's what I'm telling people.
Now, why do people allow themselves to be subjected to things like being called white supremacists if they're not white supremacists? You know what I'm saying? And then if you call me a white supremacist, this is what I always say. If you think that I'm better than you because of the color of my skin, then that's your problem, not mine. Because, honey, we all the same.
Yeah, we all equal.
If I cut you,
we both gonna be all
just because you have a high, everybody has melanin in their skin. Just some people have a little bit more than the next. That's it. I have melanin in my skin. I go outside in the sunshine, it gets darker. Some people get redder. The only people that don't have melanin in their skin are albinos. That's it.
You're right about that. That makes sense.
So if you want to separate because of the melatonin content in my skin, what happened in the past, I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's another woman thing. Women always like to bring up the past.
They live in the past. That's true.
Where is the past? Where is it?
In the past.
No, but where is it? Where is it? It's gone.
Yeah.
It's not here. It doesn't exist. It's in the past.
Yeah. That's not just women. I think a lot of people live in the past.
Same thing for the future.
Yeah.
Where is the future?
It's not here yet, so we don't know.
You need to live for today. And guess what? I didn't have nothing to happen to do with you 400 years ago. Neither did my daddy. Neither did his daddy. And even if your daddy did, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't do shit. If there's 16 KKK walking down the street, does it affect me? Now, if they were just walking down the street, does it affect me? No. Doesn't affect me. Doesn't have no bearing on my life. It really doesn't have no bearing on your life.
Don't affect me at all.
Because it doesn't stop me from doing anything. It doesn't stop you from doing anything.
They walking down the street,
You got black Supreme Court, black this, black that, black lawyers, black doctors, black this. What can't you do? You make the same amount of, matter of fact, women make more money than men do right now.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Especially in the what you call it world.
Yeah, women do make more money than men right now. You got a point
But
there.
they're not being treated. They're saying, do you think that women should play in men's sports?
No. I don't think no men should play in women's sports.
Either or.
I disagree. I believe they got these transmissions trying to play in the women's sports. That shouldn't happen. I think the transmissions, the people that's like that,
and you know what?
they should have their own league. They should have their own league.
I think
they should have their own bathroom. I don't think the transmission should go into the women's bathroom. I think they should have their own bathroom. That's what I think. I think they should have their own bathroom. I don't think a man that's not a woman should play in the women's league or go into the women's restroom. Should have his own bathroom.
Do you think that
like you go to the mall, they got the men bathroom, the women bathroom, and the other with the family bathroom. That's the bathroom they need to go in. They need to stay out the women's bathroom. Because little girls in there, they go in there, they still have men chromosomes and men body parts in.
I think a lot of them just use that excuse just to go and voyeur. You know what I'm saying? Just say, oh, now they're saying, you know, since they know that they can get away with anything just by saying, "Oh, I'm a transmission."
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what they do too.
And so they go in those restrooms and they go in those, you know, gym places just to voyeur women. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just like tired of it. I'm not saying I don't want to say I'm tired of it. Just like it's.
And plus, here's another thing. Those people that are those transmissions and stuff that want to try to act like a woman and stuff like that, you're just an exaggerated version of one, because that's not the way women really act.
Do you think they should go to prison with the women when they do a crime?
No, because that's happening now, and these girls are ended up pregnant. They had some in one prison, and
RuPaul's is going to prison and getting everybody pregnant.
put them in there with their boys. Put them in there with their boys.
They're already in there. They're already in there. They're already in there.
Oh, I know.
They're already in there.
I know.
And that's why them guys don't want to come home. Because they end up living their best life with that. That's why a lot of guys in there.
They institutionalized? Is that the new one?
Nah, that's not institutionalized. They in there in love. A lot of guys go in there and fall in love with what's in there.
That's the new institutionalized.
They in there taking pictures with it and love. They'll never want to come home. They don't care about getting parole. They got their 3 hots in the cot. They got a cell phone in there. They got them a wife in there. Some of them they're doing life and they got them one.
I wouldn't know how. I've only been to jail one time, and it was overnight.
Yeah, but that's what's going on these days. You know what I'm saying?
And I didn't count it as jail because it was like separate cells, and and it was pretty nice. You know,
it was holding. So you wasn't in doing a long time.
Yeah, no. Matter of fact, I think I was in there for 2 nights, and because I was trying to sleep off a ticket, you know, something like that. And I wanted somebody in there with me because I was in there alone. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to have somebody to talk to.
You wanted a cellmate.
I wanted a cellmate.
They in there now, boy. They in there now. You know, them things go up in there. You know what I mean? Them cats is falling in love with them things. You know what I mean? They fall in love with
Do you think there's more homosexuality in men's prisons or women's prisons?
Both.
But who do you think has the most, or do you think it's even?
I think it's even.
I think it's women that are more.
I think it's even. You know what I mean? I think it's, you know what I mean? I know a lot of girls go up in there.
Well, I heard that women's prisons though are way rougher than men's prisons. As far as them fighting a lot.
Because women can't be around women too much. But there's a lot of women in there, you know what I mean, going in there, getting lonely, and they found somebody in there. Or they need some protection. Same thing in the men, they get lonely.
Orange is the new black or whatever.
The orange is the new black. That's what it is now. That's what it is now. The orange is the new black in the women's prison. You know what I mean? Man, that's what's going on. You know what I mean? But that's what women. That's the world now. You can't. That's the world.
Yeah,
now.
I couldn't be with a woman, man. I couldn't do that.
Boy, you should see them, boy. Them strong, manly women, boy. I know I was dating a girl. She had a girlfriend. I got into it with the girlfriend. I was so in love with the girl. She had a girlfriend. I wanted to leave my girlfriend to be with me.
I knew somebody like that.
I got into it with the girl.
It ended up, though, that the girl ended up stopped being gay and ended up being with the dude.
Nah, it didn't work out. I had to let her go. Because I got into it with the girl. The girl would call back and say, "What's up with you and my girl?" I cussed the girl. This is my girl. You don't treat her right. You put your hands, I'm going to beat you up. I lost my doggone mind. See, if I was smart, I would have got both of them. I would have tried to hit both of them. I was so in love with this one girl, I tried to fight her girrierfriend.
They were bisexual.
Yeah, come to find out. And I could have hit both of them, but I was young. I was in my early 20s. I'm like 20, 21, and I ain't never experienced nothing like this. One put something on me, I ain't never experienced.
Oh my goodness.
Messed my whole life up. We'll end this up right quick. Go and tell them, Pop. I'm going to talk about this no more. Y'all have a good one, man, before we say the
We'll
wrong
try to
thing.
find some good stuff to talk about next time.
No, we had some good topics. We got some good topics, but we don't want to say nothing that get us banned.
I know, right?
I'm trying not to say the wrong thing because they clip us right off. Can't say nothing no more. We're going to end if I say the wrong thing. I tell my personal business.
Yeah, nigga. Fuck being safe, nigga. Stay dangerous. Bullet ain't got no name on it. Stay dangerous. Keep one in the chamber at all times. Never leave home without it, nigga. Shoot first and ask questions last. Stay dangerous. Fuck being safe, I'm staying dangerous. Keep my toolie on me, I'm staying dangerous. Keep one in the chamber, I'm staying dangerous. Nigga try me, it's gon' get dangerous. Fuck being safe, I'm staying dangerous. Keep my toolie on me, I'm staying dangerous. Keep one in the chamber, staying dangerous. Don't trust nobody, stay dangerous. I keep my tool up on them, staying dangerous. A nigga try me, it's gon' get